You know what's been on my mind recently? I've been thinking a lot about handouts. And not that kind of handouts they warn you about. Some kind of hyper self-reliant bullshit about never accepting help. Looking at good, honest people who've fallen on hard times and need a leg up and calling them leeches. Nah. Let me tell you, any man who calls his fellow human a parasite is far more blood-sucking than they could ever be. No, I'm talking about handouts. The greased palms, the young man straight out of high school who gets an executive position because his father or his uncle or his cousin is on the board of directors. I'm talking about debutantes and celebrities wearing the latest fashions just so they can be seen in them, never paying a single cent for a single stitch. You get in a certain kind of position and people are falling all over themselves to hand you things for free. Funny how that works out. But what if you're not in that certain kind of position? What if you're an average Joe like any other, and someone gives you an offer too good to be true, hands you something you couldn't afford if you worked every day for the rest of your life? What then? Well then, my friend, you gotta ask yourself why.
I think I do want to spend my evidence collection point.
Okay.
On this.
Yes. So
I want to know what this is.
So spend it. You look in, make sure that you show that you have a pool of total points and that you have spent one of them so that you don't forget how many points you have total.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend 1 point of evidence collection. You look around, in the engine. There's a piece of machinery in the engine that is way higher grade than anything else. Like, this is a good engine. Like, these guys are these people are good mechanics. But this shit is like high grade. It is a fuel injector.
Mm-hmm.
Of the kind that will become commonplace in like race cars in the future. But this is like a prototype. And like, it doesn't have the logo on it, but you know the workmanship is. It's an Advancement Incorporated fuel injector. Somehow the birdies, or the Chromios got a deal for some, maybe to test out some technology for AI.
Okay. I don't like this. So it looks like it was just like fucked up physically. There's no chemical damage whatsoever. It's just all physical work. Most of it, like, gorilla.
Actually, here's a good thing. Here's a good thing you remind me of that. Yes, there is like signs that somebody poured like some sort of anti-metallic acid on the engine block. It is like worn in a way that it should not be.
I'm writing this down. Sorry.
No worries.
Me, I have forensics. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Oh. I mean,
I also have
someone
forensics,
could do forensics.
yeah.
Someone could do forensics on this car.
That's true.
Yeah, everyone was lined up.
I don't have forensics, actually.
Theo, you know that with forensics, if you're looking around, you can like tell that the oil puncture is fairly recent. The oil slick. The fact that it's only partially dried means that this happened recently.
Between 6 and 9.
Between 6 and 9.
Wait, no, either 9 or 6.
Either, yeah.
You don't know the time frame.
I love it. It's not even between. It's literally one or the other.
It's 6 or 9, not between 6 and 9. I use my occult powers to summon Satan and ask him what happened. Just kidding. Alright, so I think that's pretty much, I mean, unless we want to talk to these people more.
Real quick. Sorry, you go.
No, you do yours.
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of pop back out of there. raise myself up on my long, spindly legs, and look at the dude in charge, whose name I don't remember, and Bailey
Dino.
doesn't fucking
Dinosaur.
care.
Dino Valentino.
Dino Valentino. And I go, may I remove the engine component from Advancement Incorporated?
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it out. Why is you... I mean...
I, as a product of Advancement Incorporated, am not subject to the non-disclosure agreement, as I am not a human or sentient.
At a robot.
Marge is like rolling her eyes so far that they fucking fall out.
I think.
What is the gender neutral version of Attaboy? Because that's what Loic says.
Attapal.
Attebot.
Attapal.
Attebot.
Attebot.
Oh, I like Attebot a lot.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to do that. Like, cause he's not supposed to let anybody else know about it.
I wish I had flirt. This could have been so good.
You know, you have such striking eyes. It's like data flirting from.
I mean, you can try to like influence him and like make him do it in some form, but that will require a roll. He is not going to give up this fuel injector, even though it's broken. Like he's like, I'll give it back to AI.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay,
I'm leaving it.
Since I'm the detective, can I do? Is there any other? Can I just like look around for general like? I'm Sherlock, and I'm looking for clues that other people might have missed.
Go to your mind palace, Theo. Go to your mind palace.
Not Cumberbatch. Not that. I've seen that. I've seen what that looks like.
No, this is you're an RDJ Sherlock.
Yeah.
So the fact that Tommy's phone has like little scuff marks on the charger means that he's an alcoholic. Yeah. Remember the first episode of Sherlock?
Yeah, that was some dumb bullshit.
That's every
show.
like asshole dude in college that I knew who thought they were super smart.
Yeah.
I can't see without my glasses. I need to charge my phone.
There's only two possible options here: an alcoholic or they have glasses.
Alternatively, they're just stupid like me and don't open their eyes when they plug in their phone.
Yeah, or kind of sleepy. Lazy.
Yeah, there's a variety of things. Like look at this shit. My fucking phone charger is like bonked. He dropped it, ripped it. You know what? I can't get into it.
To continue the game.
I mean, you can definitely tell that like Tommy is super nervous about something and isn't hiding it well.
Ooh, I would like to talk to Thomas. To Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Valentino.
Yes. I think Theo is taking photos and like maybe he's got a little notebook, he's taking some notes, and then he wanders out to look at the tire tracks and takes a photo of that. And then he goes over to talk to Tommy. And he says,
Tommy is like kind of trying to fade in the background, and he's smoking a cigarette and trying to look like chill, but not he's not chill.
Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Theo's just the biggest man. Also, this is a teen, and he's just like a giant man.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, he actually, so the other gang members are right there, right?
Yeah, they're all kind of milling about this backyard situation. They got like a radio set up, and like a couple of sofas and shit, just out in the open air. I think there's like a big rug that they've built a living room in the off to the corner where a lot of them are just chilling. There's a guy with a guitar.
Cool. Then Theo lowers his voice and says, "You seem nervous. I heard your car went missing."
I mean, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be nervous? They stole my car. They smashed my brother's car. Of course I'm nervous. What if they come back? What are we going to do?
I do have, what's it called? Hang on, I've got it. But I have 2 points in bullshit detector.
Uh-huh.
So do I have to roll for something, or can I?
No, you don't have to roll for anything since you have it.
Yes.
He's definitely hiding something.
Excellent. And listen, Tommy, when people's things get stolen, in my experience, they're usually a little more proactive in talking to me because they want it back. I don't think that's what you're nervous about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Who are you to say anything?
I'm
A detective?
yeah, I'm I'm trying to think of the word. What? Perceptive. I'm perceptive. And that's why your brother hired me to find your car and find out who did that. Do you have any idea who might have wanted to do this?
Could I get... So, this sounds like it might be a reassurance.
Reassurance. I have a point in.
You do have a point in reassurance. So I think I'll give you the situation there.
Okay.
And he says, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know. And then he waves you over and to the back of his garage.
Ooh. Yes.
And he there's a big trash bag and he kicks it and you hear the clink of bottles.
Okay.
And he says,
the Mind Palace, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah. and he goes on to say, I just finished building my car last weekend. At the beginning of the weekend. Like, I finished it on Friday, right? And I was blitzed all weekend. What if I did that?
But why would you want to do that? I mean, I've done some silly things while I've had a few too many drinks, but I don't think do you want to destroy your brother's car?
Well, so it's a lot of it's a blur, right? But I remember thinking, man, my car is so good. I built the best fucking car ever. It's probably better than the one that Dino built. Oh shit. Dino should use my car to win the race. But he's already got his car. What if...
Sounds solid.
What if I smashed his car so he had to use mine, but then I drove my car away? I don't know where my fucking car is.
I love the idea that everyone's like, your car's been stolen, we have to help you, and you're sitting there like, was it stolen, or is this a sort of dude, where's my car situation?
Like The Hangover, but with a car.
Can we please call this episode "Dude, Where's My Car"?
You can. This case is called Hot Rod Heartbreak.
Alternate name, Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
Hot Rod Heartbreak, parentheses, Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Part 1, dude, where's my car? I'm trying to think of to do. I mean, I seen those shoe prints, and I don't know what they are, but they were distinctive enough that I noticed that they were. I was like, "Oh, interesting shoes, right?" Like,
yeah.
I took a photo of it.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's this kid wearing on his
This
feet?"
kid? Oh, like fucking Vans or whatever the Chucks. They had those back then, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we can do whatever we nobody's got listeners, please don't
Sneakers
call
in
us
the
out.
1950s. But yeah, he's got like sneakers on.
Yeah. And Theo glances down at his shoes and is like, "You own any nicer shoes than that?"
I mean, I got some motorcycle boots.
This tracks over there. So if if you're concerned that you've done it accidentally, unless you have some nice shoes somewhere that you were using to walk around in oil, I don't think it was you. Now, Theo has not reeled him out as somebody who did it on purpose and is doing this as like a smokescreen. But if it is just a kid who is very concerned, he wants to make him feel better. So he says, so I don't think you have to worry about that too much. I want to roll something, but I don't know what to roll. I want to play a game.
We're playing a game.
I know. No, I know. I just I want to roll dice, and I'm not. I feel like I'm not
used to the game enough to be like, and it rolls it. Can I look around his garage for clues?
Absolutely, you can.
Yes.
That sounds perfect. He was about to offer, be like, okay, then if you don't think it was me, do you want to check on my garage and see if there's any clues there?
Sure thing. That means somebody stole it. Was here, right? When somebody stole it?
Yeah, so he points, he says, that's Dino's garage, and then he points to the building you're standing next to, he says, this is my garage. Because I'm the little brother, I get my own garage, because I'm so fucking cool.
Theo loves this kid. He's
We need to solve this.
Is he 18 or 14?
18 or what?
Is he 18 or 14?
He's 18.
4.
Listen, they all gotta be like, I'm the coolest guy ever, because they're gangsters.
I'm just getting I just keep thinking about like the way that all the greasers in Grease act, where they're just like,
This is the Greasers in Grease gang. Fact.
Yes. Just goofy. Okay. So what do I do for investigating?
You tell me what you're doing, describe it, and then if you got
I'll go into my mind palace immediately. He's got forensics, so he's gonna, I think he's part of his sort of is taking photos. Like he likes looking through the lens, it helps him. So he's taking some photos and sort of looking at things with an investigative eye, I guess. He's got 1 in forensics and 2 in photography, 2 in surveillance. I don't know which of these is relevant the most.
Forensics. There's not as much forensic evidence in this because it's like mostly just picking up stuff that's in here.
Yeah.
So he says like, check this out though. Check this out. And he pulls up his lock. And he says, their lock busted off. My lock not busted. It was just off.
Who's got keys?
I got the key to my garage. Dino's got keys to everyone's garage.
Theo has a notebook and he writes in it, Dino, ? Mm-hmm. But so just you and Dino.
Yeah.
If I look at the lock, like it wasn't lockpicked or anything. There's no alcoholic scratches.
If you want to take a look at it, no, it does look like it was picked.
Oh.
You can see a bit of, you can see some the kind of scratches that come from like a pick going into a lock as opposed to a key.
I have some points in lockpick.
I love to be detective.
Yeah. If you want to hand it off to Marge, she can tell you how good the guy was who did it.
Yeah, well, Theo looks at it. That was picked. And I think he don't think he's going to tell that to Boyer. He's not going to. He revealed some footprint evidence to him. He's not going to go with everything. Mm-hmm. Says, interesting. And there's nothing of interest. Like, he takes photos of their garage, like, just of. Yeah. There's probably like marks on the ground, like oil marks, something where he's like, that's where the car used to be, sort of thing. Take photos of that.
And he comes over and he's like, oh, you like pictures? I got a camera too. Check this out. And he goes and he pulls off from the wall a framed photograph. Says, "This is my car."
this kid, he didn't do it in my heart because I love him so much.
Is there anybody in the photograph? Is there anybody in the people in the photograph?
He's in the photograph. He's standing next to the car. He's doing like the Will Smith pose.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Yes.
check out my fucking car.
This is my beautiful wife. Car.
And so you have a photograph of what the car looked like that was stolen.
Nice. Then Theo is like, it's a real nice car, man. Can I borrow this?
Yeah, totally. I got like 6 prints. Can I keep the frame?
Part of the investigation, sorry.
If he's got prints, then I don't have to take his framed photo. I can take one of the prints.
Yeah, that makes. He's like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. For sure.
The framed one is signed, but it's by him.
Yeah, it's got the date.
Have him sign the print.
Hey, ask him if he can remember anybody that he spent the weekend with.
God. Okay. He says, so did you got blitzed by yourself?
Oh, I mean, some of it was with the boys, I'm sure. Me and Pipes were hanging out.
Pipes. Pipes is the other person who has a garage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Dino's. It's Dino's best friend, Pipes. His real name is Peter Nash, but we call him Pipes. And then you hear it's like, yeah, because I sing so fucking good.
Hey, why don't you give us a couple of bars real quick, Dino, or Pipes?
No.
Okay.
It's the guy with the guitar that you saw earlier.
Should we call him Strings then?
I'm better singing.
You're better singing, but you've got the guitar, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Theo's just sort of like, he's not going to directly ask his kid like, hey, this Pipes got issues, especially if Pipes within earshot because he just said he can sing real good. So, so he's like, all right. Well, we're going to find your car, hopefully in one piece.
Wait, so did Tommy just, like, say that he thought he did it himself, like, in front of all these
He
grazers?
did. He thought he drunk
right.
did it.
Then Theo's going to go tell Marge about the lock. Mari, did you want to do something with the ghosts again?
I mean, I was gonna ask about the stolen car, but I don't know if I have like only one chance with the ghosts or if they're just kind of around now.
I mean, you can roll a tune again, see if.
Okay, I do love to roll
Because this is now a different situation.
Okay. I'm a one-trick pony, and this is my one trick. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's still controlled, still standard.
Yeah, still standard.
Bring back the Frenchman.
That's a 4 again.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's just the Frenchman now.
Just the Frenchman. He says, he left at 9. He drove away.
Okay. Wait, the person who destroyed the car? The same person?
Yes. I think. Yes. I think.
You think?
I do think. Therefore I am. Ha the cut.
So you just hang out in this garage and something as exciting as a robbery happens and you're like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Like, come on, man.
There are things more exciting than robberies.
Okay, what? Like what? Give me one thing that's more exciting than a robbery. A murder?
Young love.
They're not exciting. They're bad. What?
You said young.
Love doesn't exist. Love isn't real.
Man, it's my God. Why did the ghosts come to Loic again?
Look, ask him who's in love.
Seems like Loic it's not pleasant to talk to as a ghost.
Yeah, that's why they annoy him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to come hang out with Loic over here after I finish my investigation.
I do want to say, Bailey, if you will go and check out, there's a clue that only you can find in.
Oh yeah, I'll go find it. Yeah, where is it?
Tommy's garage. You find out that Tommy uses a very distinctive sealant on the paint of his car.
Huh. What's the sealant?
It is. I don't have a name for it. I just wrote he has a very distinctive sealant. Who wants to tell me what the sealant is?
Sealant green.
What?
Sealant green.
Sealant.
That's what it is now. I hope you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they're red cars.
They are red cars.
Rose scented.
It is rose
Christmas
scented.
time.
The important thing is that it's something that Marge could sniff out.
Oh, I thought it was Bailey who could. I thought it was Bailey who could.
Bailey recognizes that it's a special sealant, and then if Bailey opens it up, you're like, oh, I can smell that.
Yep. I think I open it up, I close it, and then I come right up to Marge, and I stretch up, and then I open it right in her face, and I'm like, could you track this?
Okay. So, Theo, Loic, could you come over here for a moment?
Theo's over there because he pulled you over to also look at the lock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna look at the lock first, really quick.
Yeah, with your locksmith, you can tell that the person who picked this was pretty good at picking locks.
I say that, but I want to say it in my voice. Well, whoever did this was pretty good at picking locks.
It's not the work of an amateur.
Not the work of an amateur. Anyway, okay, now that we're all here, I guess I have a very important question to ask. I turn to Theo and I say, Theo, have you told everybody that I am able to track things like some sort of bloodhound?
A dog, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say that. I said that you were good at tracking things.
I was making a dog joke.
Okay, well, I am not particularly capable of tracking something through scent. No, maybe during the full moon, but not in a normal situation, no.
All right, then it looks like you're going to have to get some sort of item that to track a scent.
What about the cat that we have? The big cat.
My big cat, who's been sort of...
You know what she's been doing? Just sort of slinking around, looking at all the people, being kind of. It's just a big cat. It's a little bit menacing.
Mm-hmm.
So God, how do you cook? I don't own cats. How do you summon a cat?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You just try for 3 hours and then you just go and pick them up.
Yeah, I think when
cat, I got a hoister over my shoulder.
When Bailey lifts up the thing to Marge, fucking Argent stands up on her tippy toes to sniff at it too.
Hell yeah!
I shove it in his face afterwards.
Okay, do I
have to do stuff for cat investigation?
Your cat counts as a expert. An expert cohort. A cohort is an expert NPC who works with you. What you would do is you would roll command for them to do the thing that they do.
She's so talented.
Yes, when you send a cohort to achieve a goal, roll their quality to see how it goes, or a PC can oversee the maneuver by leading a group action. If you direct the cohort with orders, roll command. If you participate in the action alongside the cohort, roll the appropriate action. The quality of any opposition relative to the cohort's quality affects the position and effect of the action.
Okay. So I roll a tune, did you say?
Command.
It would be command.
And sorry, I was looking at it. They're next to each other. And
well, you can decide what the action is if you're doing it alongside Argent, but if you want to just tell her to do it, then you could use command.
Huh. Well, I suppose now, if I just say, okay, Kitty, go find out. That's the cat's going to come back meow. I did it. And it's a cat. It cannot talk. So she cannot talk. So if we go with her, then it can count as hunt. And I have 2 points in it.
Uh-huh.
That's my pitch.
Uh-huh.
Theo says, well, you know who is good at tracking things with smell? And he pats Argent and she purrs. And
she does purr.
I think I have looked around here enough. If we could track this smell wherever it's going.
I think some of us should go and talk with the birdies and see what they know about this. They're still our best lead.
I want to talk to the birdies as well.
I guess we're going to talk to the birdies.
My strengths are in communication and not moving around and doing things.
Absolutely.
Then Theo says, well, Marge, why don't you and Loic go talk to the birdies?
Terrific.
Best
I
friend.
will go with Theo.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, you know about the sealant, so you should come with me.
I take
Theo
the
is-
can with me.
Theo is so, encouraging.
He is. You got my team
He's a-
together.
He's a team leader.
Yeah. he's trying to make Marge and Loic be friends.
Mhm.
Good luck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to roll the hunt.
Okay.
Hunt plus. Do I just click on hunt?
You can decide if you want to push yourself with stress, or I think I'll give you a increased effect by having Argent helping you with you. But yeah, you can push yourself for 2 stress to add another die, or you can get an assist from a companion, a friend. They take 1 stress, and then you add a die.
I'll take a stress.
Okay. If I just click hunt, is it going to bring up an option like to add
Yeah.
die? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't want to click
That's
it.
drain, right?
Okay.
Yes.
So
For you, it is drain.
Position is
Would be, let's say, risky at this point,
risky. Ooh.
because you're going into another district.
And effect.
Would be greater because you are great because you have Argent with you.
okay, and bonus die 1 for
Bailey.
Bailey assisting it. Yes.
All right. 6.
Six.
Oh,
Two,
right.
crit. That's a
2
crit.
6s. That's a crit.
Wow.
Crit.
Argent is the best detective on the team.
We rule at this game.
So on a risky critical, you do it with an increased effect. So that goes from great effect to superior effect.
Oh, we're gonna find the car though.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a good fucking roll. Okay. So yeah, so you and Argent and Bailey, can Bailey keep up with you on foot?
Yeah, I think if Bailey takes all those, spider legs out and,
just,
runs.
Or you could hang onto Theo's back
Like Yoda
like a backpack.
or a backpack.
Yes.
Or like
Good,
Yoda.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That also works because you have a storage compartment, so you can be like, here's your stuff. You can be like a living backpack.
I do that. Yeah,
Just like
except I
Dora
want
the
to
Explorer.
raise myself up.
Man, Bailey is such a good robot.
Bailey.
Thanks.
Bailey and Argent are the most important members of
So yes, you go to you head off, and so like I said, the Bell Village, it intersects or borders on the industrial zone, and that's where Argent takes you.
Right.
The industrial zone is a lot of big metal buildings, a lot of corrugated steel. A lot of trucks going to and fro, and a lot of warehouses. And that one of those warehouses is where Argent takes you. It's like a big warehouse, double doors, like barn style doors, with a locked, a chain wrapped around the handles and then a padlock.
right.
Fairly freestanding. It's got like maybe a 5-foot gap between it and the next building over. These warehouses are kind of set in a grid. And Argent walks up to the door and paws on it.
All right. Cool. I don't know how to pick locks. All right.
But you got a crit, and so you know this is where Arjun has brought you. It's about probably like an hour's walk.
All right.
Fairly deep into the industrial zone. A lot of these, I'll say a lot of these warehouses are for rent. You can just rent a warehouse and use it to hold stuff. Bailey, this is like probably the same area that you used to like do your dark deeds.
In the industrial zone or the Bell Village?
And the industrial zone is like for storage, and I'm sure a lot of Bell Villagers also have like storage areas here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Bailey probably had like a compartment around here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Are there any windows or
there are
air
but
ducts?
it's like a 2-story building, so
yeah,
any
I
windows,
have spider climb.
You do have spider climb.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Any windows would be like 15 feet off the ground, but yes.
Do any of them? I want to climb up there and look and see if I can open any of these windows.
Okay. I think if you want to do that stealthily, or maybe you want to do it stealthily. I don't know. If you want to do it stealthily, or without bringing attention to yourself, you would roll something.
A prowl?
Prowl would be the one. Yeah.
Can I take a stress to help?
How would you help? Describe how you help.
I'm keeping a lookout.
Yeah, that sounds fine. You can take a stress to help. That means, Bailey, you get an additional die.
Awesome.
I think that this is also risky standard.
Okay. Risky standard. +1 die. 2 3s.
2 3s.
Oh,
probably
no.
not great, right?
Crit. That's a crit.
That's not a crit. That's a fail. So on a risky 1 to 3, things go badly. You suffer harm. A complication occurs. You end up in a desperate position. You lose this opportunity. So here's what happens. You climb up. You go to the window. You get like a glimpse of some stuff in there, and there's like some stuff in there. Some like probably looked interesting, but you don't get a close enough grasp because you like reach out with your little touchy hands to start to fiddle with the window, and the window is electrified.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, shit.
So take the level 1 harm, zapped. Or if you'd like, you can resist it.
How do I resist it?
So this is an important thing, and I wanted to get this out early. You can resist anything bad that happens to you by, that it like directly affects you by saying, no, that didn't happen, and rolling resistance. This game is very much one where we can negotiate the consequences of an action. You roll either prowess, resolve, or insight. Prowess is resist consequences from physical strain or injury, which I think this would be.
Yeah.
The way it works is you roll your prowess score and you take stress equal to 6 minus your highest rolled die.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So the idea is that like if you roll high, you take very little stress. But and then it doesn't affect you.
No bonus die?
No. I don't think you get bonus die on 5.
I take
5.
Yeah,
So
that's a 5.
So 6 minus 5 is 1. You take 1 stress and you are not zapped, but you're not able to open the door.
Okay.
You're like you see the electric. I mean, you can tell me how are you not zapped?
I think maybe what happens is that my little touchy hands are like rubber coated.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't quite have the same effect, but
it's a thing like if you like touched it long enough to fiddle with the window, it would still hurt you.
Yeah.
But like that very brief like touch and then like, doesn't hurt you.
Okay. Can I look around and see, are all the windows electrocuted like this?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do about it? I have Tinker.
You do have Tinker. You could, I think, probably, use some of your gear to do it.
Okay. I have Did we establish load, and should we do that now?
We did not establish load. I'm not sure at what point we do because this is not an operation the same way that Blades in the Dark is.
Yeah.
I think until you decide to like go out in force, I think we can just assume that everyone has 3 is light load unless spoken otherwise.
Okay, cool.
Because like you don't go out in the street strapped for war.
Says you.
Maybe you don't.
Sure, but you know,
Yeah.
because 5 and 7, normal and heavy, like you look like you got shit going on.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
real funny with a robot, that is.
mm-hmm.
Then I think I have fine tinkering tools.
You do have fine tinkering tools, and you can think about doing that. But first, I think we should cut back to Marge and Loic.
Absolutely.
Regarding equipment, can I flavor scary weapon or tool as claws and fangs and stuff?
I suppose, but the thing is that you're not carrying those. Those are just on you. So that was the only thing that I was worried about with that.
But I can, okay. That's
maybe,
fine.
Maybe
I'm
the load.
I'm perfectly fine with it counting as a load anyway. Like, I don't care. I just want it to be flavored that way.
Yeah. So is it like just the fact that you are exhibiting them makes you scarier?
Yeah, I look a little, cause the whole point is the more load you have, the more like ready for battle you have. So like, I don't think they're out all the time, but maybe I have this look about me that's just a little bit off and creepy and intimidating.
Sure. And yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I have a question about items. There's 2 on here that I could get that are Ghost Key and Demon Bane Charm. And so it says that italics don't count for load and they're both in italic. Do I just check those? Like, do I just have those all the time?
Yeah, you can if you want to have them all the time.
Charm? Okay. I want a Ghost Key at least, 'cause that sounds dope. I want a door to the ghost world.
Mm-hmm.
I want a Danny Phantom.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh. Yes. You can, anything that is, italics means it is 0 load, so you can basically have that whenever.
One of mine is pretty cool. I have a Spirit Bane Charm, which is a small arcane trinket that ghosts prefer to avoid, which I think is very fitting for someone who used to be like in the mob.
Mm-hmm.
I also have one of those.
Maybe flavor-wise, it literally is just something about being like a werewolf that spirits don't like.
Yeah, I was gonna say since Theodore has one too, maybe it's a thing that the pack like makes, and that you know how to make one, and you got one.
No.
For
Oh yeah.
Unless you have a different idea.
I have a different one, but it's stupid.
No,
tell
us.
A
Keyblade.
No, go for it.
Loic made it, but when he was a kid.
Oh.
That's the opposite of stupid.
Theo's had it this whole time.
What is it?
It's your wayfinder.
Is it?
I have.
Like, is it like is it a friendship bracelet or is it a necklace? Like something on a chain.
I think it's something on a chain, but like, what could it be? That's
like a little woven rope man.
Maybe it's something glued into like an acorn cap.
Oh,
you know that like
in the Hunchback of Notre Dame, she has that like woven map. Maybe it kind of looks like that.
Yeah. I haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I have a new idea, which is that maybe Theo made one for Marge too.
No.
Sorry, that I did not catch a single word of that.
Maybe Theo made the one that Marge has too.
This is adorable.
Like looked at the one that he got from Loic and then like, I can figure out this
tried to copy it. That's very
No. I'm saying maybe Theo made one for Marge.
Yeah.
But Theo didn't make his.
That's not. No, Loic made Theo's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'll just have it be something related to the pack.
Right.
Hang on. Let me find this map from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay, and you look for that map. In the meantime, let's scoot on over to our werewolf and our witch.
Yeah. By the way, I have a Demon Bane Charm, so I just wanted to ask, do demons exist?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Fine.
they existed in Blades in the Dark, and by extension, I guess, exist in this game. There's a
Fun.
couple. I have a couple demon things in the factions, but nothing huge. They're not like a
Ooh.
major player.
Okay.
So Loic and Marge, how do you
Dream
get
team.
into the Dream Team? How do you get into the birdies' hideout?
Where are they?
Oh. All right, they're in the Old Money District, yeah?
Right, but like,
they-
where in the Old Money District?
Let me actually look.
Like, how far away do we have to, like, take the bus?
They're uptown. I think they're actually like in the where the middle class district starts to turn into the Old Money District.
Sure.
Ooh, that's a ways away.
Yeah. Or opposite that, where the Old Money District turns into the middle class district.
Right.
Like they got a little clubhouse up there. It's on the other side of the city. And also, it's like, they got a doorman.
Okay.
Do we want to talk about how you get there, or do we just want to assume that you get there?
I just want to say that, like, it's a very, very long and very quiet just bus ride there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, it's, I think the public transportation in this city is monorail based.
Okay.
So like trains. I just like trains.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of trains.
Lots of fucking trains. The rail system takes you down over there. Let me draw a shape to the Birdies Clubhouse. It is the, it's not, they're called the Birdies, but their clubhouse does not say that. It says the Masterson Driving Club. And there's a guy standing outside the door wearing like a suit and sunglasses with his arms crossed in front of him. And he looks like he's a bouncer.
I look at Loic and I say, well, you say you're good at talking, so here you go.
Okay. I walk up to the bouncer.
I'm gonna stand next to Loic intimidatingly.
And I say, hello.
Hey.
We are from, what is I whisper to Marge, what is the agency called again?
Sinclair Investigations.
We are from Sinclair Investigations, and we are here to clear the birdie's name.
Oh. For what?
There's been some accusations going around in the Chromio gang, and we're just trying to clear everything up. You understand?
Sure.
You understand.
Yeah, this sounds like this is a good tack to take. You want to give me a roll to get in?
Yes. Is it sway?
Sway sounds like a good thing. I think this would be risky.
Okay. Can I add a point in flirting? I'm hot.
Sure, yeah. You can spend a pool. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
I just saw that Notre Dame thing. Yes, I think a point of flirting sounds good.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Just
risky?
from your striking, risky standard effect.
Risky standard 1 bonus die. Submit. 5.
4 or 5. Okay, so 5.
Partial success.
Partial success. On a risky, you do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer harm, a complication occurs, you have reduced effect, you end up in a desperate position. I got an idea. Okay, so he starts to say, sorry, but you're gonna have to call ahead. And then he stopped, and then someone like, wait! What's this guy's name?
Larry.
Jeffrey.
Barney.
It says,
Jeremy
No.
Baramy.
Joshua, you can let them in. And he like turns and looks behind, in the window upstairs. There's a guy leaning out, a posh young man, says, Sinclair, you said?
Yep.
Oh
Well, any
no.
friend of Theo's is a friend of ours.
Oh no.
Come on.
Cool. Great.
Wonderful.
Up we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we go up.
So this is complicated because
I like pat Joshua on the shoulder, like, thanks.
Yeah, his name is Joshua Parrish. Is his name, and he opens the door and bids you within. It's a clubhouse. It's like a boys' club or a men's club. It's very posh, top of line.
Does it look like the Gaston bar from Beauty and the Beast? That's just kind of what I assume, like, posh boy clubs is what that looks like.
The Gaston's bar was like a hunting club, right?
Right. There's like
that's what the hunting club looks like.
We have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is also a hunting club. Yeah, it's like there's like these big, hot, glossy photographs of like, oh, this is me with Dale Earnhardt Sr. or whoever. With politicians. Here's a rare photograph of Harrison Morrow, like, working on a car. Here's there's a bar that they've got set up, and some like very plush chairs. They've got a pool table, and they have this huge bay window overlooking their own garage where you can see a team of mechanics working on their cars. This is the preps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, here's one thing fun. Got little icons for you.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, there we are.
There you are.
A team.
There's two of us.
So there's
every time, just the two.
Just the two of us.
Theo looks like, because they both have like light hair, Theo looks like Marge's son.
Yes, he does. Yep.
Oh no. Oh my god, that's going to be such a great undercover moment when we inevitably have to do that.
Yeah. This is my sweet boy, Theodore.
Yeah.
So you walk up. It's like a big open loft space almost. Upstairs. There's other rooms downstairs, but like you're told they're upstairs. And upstairs there are three young men. Maybe like 4 or 5, but 3 that are notable. Two of them are sitting in armchairs, smoking cigars with brandy, and then one is standing with his back to you, staring out at the garages. The one who's standing up with his back to you is the one who called down to you from the roof or from the window.
Hello.
You know Sinclair?
Of course, there's no one in this city who knows anything who doesn't know the Sinclair family.
No, but I mean the guy specifically.
Theodore.
We've met on occasion at parties. It turns to you and flashes you a winning smile and says, "Preston Masterson, a pleasure to meet you."
Have I met this guy? Any chance?
Maybe. Mastersons are pretty up there in the city hierarchy.
I think it's better if I haven't met him, especially since he's already connected to Theo.
Mm-hmm. He's mostly just going to Theo by being rich.
Yeah, sure. As you do.
Theo hates him.
I reach out to shake his hand. I'm a polite boy.
Mm-hmm. He takes your hand, and he shakes it firmly, but without being. It's a politician's handshake.
Sure. Not intimidating.
Mm-hmm. He says, "So I hear you've got some ruffians after us. You've got information about that?"
Somebody has destroyed one of the Chromio's cars and stolen another one. We're trying to find out who that might be.
They think it's you, and since Theo is like such an advocate for this district and all it stands for.
Rich, right?
He is trying to clear your good name.
Sorry. People of means.
God. Fuck.
Man. God. Yeah. Hey, Howard Schultz, if you're out there, go away.
My PayPal is.
Go away. I don't even want your money. Go the hell away. I cannot fucking stand that guy.
See him in the street throwing hands.
Oh my god. If I see Howard Schultz in the street, I'm getting into a fucking fist fight.
Yeah.
Fuck Howard Schultz. Please sponsor us, Starbucks.
Yes, so sorry, Loic, what were you saying?
Basically he's like, so Theo has a connection to the old money district. He would never accuse the birdies. So we're here to clear the birdies' name. We're here to like prove that it wasn't you guys.
Because it wasn't you, right?
And he kind of looks at you and he says, do you think it was?
I think that the birdies and the Chromios have been at each other's throats since Fortune City was founded.
Simmer down, Devlin. We don't think it was you.
And he like looked like he. Oh, here's one thing. He's holding a croquet mallet.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Weapon.
We found one.
Yes,
we found a cricket bat shoved through the windshield.
You did. One thing you do also know, there's cricket bats and croquet mallets and
cricket bats, same as the one that was through the windshield.
I mean, they're also cricket bats.
Cricket bats all look the same. It's either a nice cricket bat or like a shitty cricket bat. So,
but they must have. I mean, cricket bats probably have like a stamp on them of some sort,
like a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same brand.
Same brand. Okay.
Yeah. If anyone had I wrote down a clue related to cricket bats, but it requires craft woodworking. No one knows how to work with wood. So
we don't have wood.
Yeah. So as far as you know, yeah, they're the same. Anyway, but yeah, so he was holding it in both hands and he puts it down and leans on it like a cane. Says, of course. Though I can't help but notice that Theodore didn't come with you. Do you not want to engage in these sort of social calls?
Theodore has me for information gathering jobs such as this.
He's following another lead. He's very sorry he couldn't be here.
Right. Well, I think I would like a roll.
He says that in character.
A roll of the cricket ball.
A roll from one of you to maybe talk question these guys, because Theodore would have been able to get some shit for free.
Sure.
But since he's not here, I think I do need a roll.
Why don't you roll, Loic, and then if that goes wherever it goes, I can supplement with some other rolls that I have.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk first. I'm just gonna sway again. Is it risky?
Yes.
Okay. Is it standard? It's extreme, actually.
I think it's standard.
Okay. And no bonus die? 4 again.
4.
Jesus Christ. My lucky number.
Hey, at least your lucky number isn't 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so 4 on a risky. You suffer harm, a complication occurs. You have
hurt me.
Yeah. So yeah, he looks over at you and then walks over very deliberately to the pool table and says, we have been here since the beginning of this city. Since the day they christened it. And you would think we would warrant more than toadies. And he turns around and whips a pool all at your face.
Whoa!
Ouch.
Damn.
Right. That's my face!
That's your face. So you can take the level 1 harm, bloody nose.
Okay.
Or you can resist it.
I want to resist it. That's
That
my
sounds
face.
That's your face.
Moneymaker.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I can't wait for you to finish this conversation because I have a retort. I have a retort to this.
Do it. Okay. So, how do I resist this?
Don't
Is there a
this
cool,
this
is there
would be-
a cool ghost thing that I can do?
I don't think you're a telekinetic to the point where you could stop a pool ball
I'm not
flying
Mob.
at your face. You're not Mob, unfortunately.
Not yet.
You told me you were Reagan.
Could I like grab the pool? Could I like put out my hand and just grab the pool ball before I hit stuff?
Yes. So actually, one thing that someone can do in this game is you can take a hit for another character. So if you would like to take the hit and then resist that hit,
I could.
I want the stress.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
so I think it would be prowess to resist a pool ball being flung at your face.
Yeah. I'm just gonna duck.
Okay. You have one
Maybe I
prowess.
could do it, but I just don't because it's Loic. I see the pool ball coming in, I'm like, oh no.
Look is like, oh, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, and then he ducks.
You
is
wouldn't hit an unconscious man.
Is it finesse?
No, you would be resisting with prowess.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
You click the where it says prowess.
Okay. Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
really
I can do
cool.
that. Okay.
Mhm.
So just 0 bonus die.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Oh, dear.
Yufa
take-
dufa.
You
I
roll
have
the one.
anxiety now.
You take 5 stress. That's a lot of fucking stress.
Oh my god.
So here's why. It didn't hurt Loic, but it did, like, knock his glasses off, and for a second, like, everyone could see his freaky ghost-seeing eyes, and it freaked him out a bunch.
My
Oh.
special eyes.
Yeah, and he scrambled to pick them up, and he's stressed out now.
As Preston throws the ball at you, one birdie who's standing at the door closes the door behind you, and then the others all jump up from their chairs.
Cool.
But hold on though, because Loic still rolled a 4 on Sway. Does Loic doesn't get something?
Yeah, what he does say is, he says, "We didn't do it, but that's not going to save you."
From what?
Great.
I
All right.
didn't
So
come here to hurt you. What are you talking?
They're
You just hit
mad.
you just hit me with the pool ball. That's not cool.
I assume that there's a shelf near this pool table that has some liquors on it.
Like alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stroll over there while this is happening, and I pick up one of the bottles from the shelf,
Smash it.
and I look at this guy, and I say, "This is a very nice whiskey," and then I smash the bottle over his side of his head.
Yeah.
That's very
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Um,
Kill him.
Yeah, he was like breathing heavily. He was holding the croquet mallet in his offhand, and then he looks at you, and then you go. Give me a roll.
Oh, what kind of roll?
There's a couple. I mean, you decide what it is.
Skirmish,
And then I
right?
decide,
skirmish is with an opponent in close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it could be wreck.
It could be wreck. Could also be prowl to ambush with close violence. But I think skirmish works the best. I think skirmish would get you the most like effect for your buck.
Then I will go with skirmish.
Mm-hmm. So I think that would be risky standard.
Okay, sure. And I would like
or
to.
actually, maybe it would be like desperate, because as soon as you do this, they're going to jump you.
I'll take desperate for sure. I want to say that I intend to use this in consort with my savage move, which is when you unleash physical violence, it's frightening. When you command a frightened target, take +1.
Uh-huh.
So I want to make that known that I plan that already. So, but first, it's a desperate with a standard effect.
Yes.
Okay,
You can push yourself to achieve great effect if you would like.
Why? How about instead I can push myself to get +1 dice, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah, and this is for everyone. You can, when you push yourself by taking 2 stress, you can either get an additional die or you can increase your effect level.
Can I do both?
Not with no.
I see.
It's one of the
So I can push myself for an increased threat level or for an additional die.
Yes.
I'm gonna increase my threat level, so that would be to great, correct?
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna go standard because I want to intimidate this guy later, so I'll just add the dice.
Okay.
Bonus die 1. A 3. That's not good.
Oh,
That's a crit. 3 crits.
That's a 3 crit. So, 1, mark XP for prowess, because you rolled a desperate action.
Cool.
On a 1 to 3, it's the worst outcome. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You lose this opportunity for action. So here's what happens. You swing the bottle for his head. He ducks under it. And then he shoulder charges you into the pool table.
Cool.
So your back slams back against the pool table, and then you're on your back on the pool table. I'm going to say take... and then... Because this is... it was desperate. It was a failure. The worst outcome. You, it slammed down, and then... Boom, a cricket bat hits you in the head.
Mark XP, though, because you rolled a desperate action.
I already did, yeah.
Yes, they did.
Awesome.
So I'm going to say take the level 2 harm, concussed.
Ooh.
And
ouch.
I could resist that, correct?
You can resist that, yes.
With prowess, yeah?
With prowess.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. No bonuses. For fuck's sake,
my
a
God.
3. A 3, okay, so I take 3.
So you take 3 stress.
5 stress for a session, not bad.
5 stress for a session. You and Loic both.
Hey!
And then, so I'm going to reduce that from level 2 harm to level 1 harm dizzied. And what that means is that you just have less effect on your rolls.
Okay.
Until that is fixed. And Preston, someone else has grabbed your arms and got you on the table. Preston stands up, says, I will not have a dog touching my things.
Ouch!
Loic, what are you doing right now?
Okay, so I was trying to think of what kind of weapon Loic would carry, because it's not a gun, because guns kill people. And Loic is anti-killing people. So, but I don't think it'd be like a throwing knife, because he doesn't have he's not super, super dexterous. So I think it's just a dagger. He has a dagger.
You could also have a club or something, because knives also kill people.
That's true.
They kill people a lot easier than a bludgeoning tool would be.
Where was he carrying a club? Where did he have it?
I don't know.
All right. He has a club, and it was hidden in the ghost dimension. That's what he uses the ghost key for, to get his club. So people don't wonder why he's wandering around with a club. Okay.
You gotta get a walking stick.
Ooh. Yes, can I retcon that he had a walking stick this whole time? Because he acts like an old man, even though he's 25.
Totally. I think you could put that under unusual weapon.
Yeah. Hang on. I've accidentally collapsed something. Yes, okay. Unusual weapon. Here it is. My club. My walking stick. So nobody's paying attention to Loic at this point.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yes. Loic is tiny compared to Marge. Can I try and knock out Preston with this walking stick that I have? Just in a panic?
Sure. What are you going to roll for that?
Is it skirmish?
So if you were going to ambush him with close violence, that might be prowl.
Okay. Yes, prowl. They don't have any points in any fighting thing, so here we go.
So when you roll without points, you get you roll 2 dice and take the lower.
Okay.
You could push yourself to get 1 die.
Okay.
Or accept a devil's bargain.
Ooh, what is that?
A devil's bargain is basically an additional complication that I add to this. I think in this case, the fact that this went south is going to get you an extra point of heat at the end of this case.
I don't know if I should fuck up the entire crew for this stupid thing that I want.
Oh, yes, you should, because it's fun.
I will probably get heat anyway.
No, do
Marge
it.
fucking clobbered a guy with the bottle.
You will get heat. This will just be one more point of it.
Alright. What's another point of heat in the grand scheme of things? I'm gonna take the devil's bargain.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
that gets
club
you-
this guy.
So when you roll it, just add a bonus dice.
Okay.
Marge could ostensibly help if she kicks out at him or something.
Is it desperate?
Yeah, I'll take another stress and help.
So that'll be 2 dice for you.
Okay.
Desperate, I think yes.
Okay.
Maybe I look up and notice Loic and I try to kick out and help.
Yeah.
Or just maintain that the area of knowledge of the attention is on you.
Okay. What's the effect?
I think that would be standard because you're
Okay.
not a very strong man.
No. How many dice is this in the end?
Would be 2 bonus dice.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Good lord.
Okay,
That's
so
a 2 and a 1. Loic and Marge both die in
Yeah.
this club.
In every
Session
one.
1. I'm a ghost now.
That ain't great.
Wait, turn me into a vampire.
That'll take some work. They're not going to kill you. Even if they beat you up, they're not going to kill you. So you swing at him. He grabs it. Oh, mark XP for prowess, by the way.
Okay, how do I do that? Just take one
you
of
see
these little boxes?
Yes.
Yeah, the boxes on the line.
Okay, did it.
So he sees Marge's eyes look at you. He follows the gaze, turns around, catches the walking stick, and then headbutts you in the face.
Oh,
No,
the
I wear
moneymaker again.
glasses.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, he like full on soccer hooligan, just wham right in your nose.
Okay, can I take more stress to try and counter this?
You could. You would have to definitely roll. If you roll a 1, you'll take a point of trauma.
Oh my god,
You know
already?
what? It's never too early for trauma. Here we go.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to resist this, you would resist this also with prowess.
Okay, here we go. Where was the resist button? Prowess, yes. 0 bonus die. Let's go. 4.
4.
That's
okay,
pretty
so you
damn
take,
good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid for having 1 prowess.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What's your game plan right now, the 2 of you?
I mean, I
My
wanted
game
to
plan
talk
was-
to them.
Yeah, sorry. My game plan was to succeed and not fail.
Yes. Unfortunately, these are shitty rich boys who react with violence to the slightest slights because they are rich boys.
Yep.
Theo should have come here.
There's a flashback somewhere of Theo
It's
being
on second thought.
I actually do have one game plan up my sleeve.
Okay. What do you got?
I sort of chuckle and spit out a little bit of blood, and I say, I really didn't want to have to do this, and I start snarling as these fangs grow from me and get very, very hairy, and these giant claws as I pop my Rage Essence vial and tap into my werewolf powers.
Wolf, 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 wolf,
All
wolf,
right.
wolf.
Wolf. And I think that's going to be the end of our session.
Hey.
You can hear me again, and it's not that important, so it doesn't matter. But there was definitely a point before they left. Hey, those guys are pretty violent, so don't be careful, guys.
Yeah, we couldn't hear that. To be fair,
I realized.
my scheme was one, not fail outright, and then two, immediately like follow it up with a very, very buffed command roll, which was
like you were gonna smack him over the head and be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid kid?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I had a whole speech, and now I don't get to sing the speech, so I'll save the speech.
I just wanted to hit on this guy till he did what I wanted him to. That was my game plan, and I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, we really, so we're coming at it with the fail squad early on in this game.
Yes, I wrote this a little bit further in advance, which is why I was like, werewolves can probably sniff stuff out. But now we've established that they can't, so that's good. I'll keep that in mind going forward. And in my head I was like, it's probably going to be Theo and Marge, and then Loic and Bailey. So Theo and Marge will probably go here, and they can probably take a couple guys. And then Loic came instead. All right.
I have a cane. I have a walking stick.
That's okay, because now I have the complications of can't stop until they're all broken and can't tell friend from foe. But this is good because I feel like this will also get me XP long term because it feeds into my hunger vice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, let's.
Clap.
Well, first let's do our end of session.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I didn't know we had that. Yeah.
We do this. Scroll down to the bottom of your playbook, which says Playbook Advancement. Every time you roll a desperate action, mark XP in that action's attribute. You've done that. At the end of each session, for each item below, mark 1 XP, or instead mark 2 XP if that item occurred multiple times. And you've each got a different one for the first one of these.
Okay.
So let's start down the line. Theo.
Okay. I did not roll any desperate actions, so none for that. You addressed a challenge with tracking or violence. I tracked something. 1.
You did track something. Mm-hmm.
You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Mm-hmm.
What are my beliefs, drives, heritage, and background? I mean, his drive. Like I could say, I don't know, being a good and helpful detective, but
if y'all want to try to like write down 2 or 3 beliefs and drives between this session and next session, so that we have those and we can point to them as crystallized triggers.
Yeah. If I could make like a sincere pitch, like he does want to be helpful to people, and he did find where the car is.
That is absolutely true. So I think for this time we'll give that a hazy feeling. We'll have it, but by next time I would love it if we could have.
Okay, and he did not struggle with any issues from his vice or traumas. Not this time.
Not this time. All right. Next, Mari, Loic.
Yeah. So I rolled a desperate action. You addressed a challenge with knowledge or arcane power. I did.
You did?
Talk to ghosts twice. Is that 2 XP? Or is that 1 XP? Because it was the same ghost.
I think since it was the same ghost, let's keep it at 1.
Okay. I expressed my belief that love is fake. Does that count?
If you write that down as one of your beliefs, then yes.
I'm gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
I think I did express my belief that murder bad by not having a gun and by trying to like knock the dude out before it got real bad.
Okay.
And it went poorly, but he tried.
Yeah.
You struggled with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. I did not.
No. Okay. Marge.
So, you addressed a challenge with violence or coercion. I did both in this session.
You did? So the violence was smacking the guy over the head. Mm-hmm. What was the coercion? Was that
early on? I had that little like level up with you. You gotta work with us. We're not with the cops. We're not gonna turn you in.
Did it work? Or
I don't care. I addressed it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they did address it. So that's the important thing is the approach, not the result.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
I expressed my beliefs, drives, or heritage. Don't have those yet. I will get back on that. And then I did not struggle with any issues from my vice or traumas.
All right, and then Bailey.
So, my first one is you fulfilled your functions despite difficulty or danger. I don't think Loic ordered me to do anything this session, so that
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's a no.
Theo asked you to do some stuff, but Loic did not.
Yeah, so that's a no. You suppressed or ignored your former human beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. And on one hand, like, my heritage and background did help me out. On the other hand, I did just real quick write up some former beliefs
Okay.
and drives. And former beliefs is that working with others is pointless and dangerous, and the educated aren't worth my time. The uneducated aren't worth my time. And former drives are acquire and experiment on new and or strange technology, and always be first.
Oh, wow. are
So
good.
I think working with others is pointless and dangerous is kind of an easy one.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it's true to Bailey's character.
And you suppressed that by working with your crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I have to, because I am helpless in my tiny robot body.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed by the chance to press down on getting that engine part.
That's also true. So yeah, you can get to mark that twice.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
And I did not struggle with any issues from where this session.
All right. And then one last thing is your playbook advancement, your crew advancement. So at the end of each session, for each item below, you mark 1 XP, or instead mark 2 XP if that item occurred multiple times. Did you interfere with criminal scores, protect citizens, or antagonize the law?
No.
I'm a citizen and I tried to protect myself.
We sort of interfered with the Baileys or the Dailies or the whatever they're called, the birdies.
The birdies?
Yeah.
Maybe. Second, did you contend with challenges above your current station?
Did we?
Did we?
Hard to say.
I would say yes, because you are tier 0 and the birdies are tier 1.
Is this for
Okay.
us or for the crew?
This is the crew.
For the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What is that?
It's in the crew
Is the mark
character
up-
sheet.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
it's on the crew
No.
sheet. Did you bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but we're close, I feel like, because
We're
people
doing it.
do know of us.
I mean, there was that scene with Bailey being a weird robot and people being like, "Oh, look at that,
That's
weird
true.
robot."
That's true. Give us an XP for it.
I'll give you an XP for that.
Yay!
And then, did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew?
Of course we did. Did we make money? Yes.
I think,
That's the
I
goal.
think the inner conflict is the Loic Bailey versus Marge Theo conflict, and I think that was expressed pretty enjoyably.
We have another XP trigger, by the way.
You do.
Did any of us fulfill an obligation at the cost of us or our crew?
Define obligation.
A thing that someone wants you to do.
I don't think so.
What is my obligation again?
Well, this
Yeah,
one
it's
is just an obligation in general.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
Maybe
okay, hold
tried
on.
to defend Loic.
Wait.
Does this-
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I just don't think I understand what obligation means in this case.
We
could
have
obligation mean the case?
I don't think so. Because fulfilling your case is not at a cost to you or the crew, because that's what the crew is for. I think
Okay. The fact that I don't have a gun. Is that what you're getting at?
What do you... No. Sorry. Okay. So, just to be clear, we have the crew ability moral compass.
the moral compass.
Each PC gains an additional XP trigger, which is this. You fulfilled an obligation at the cost to you or your crew. Obligation is vague. So it could be like a belief, or it could be like something
Like
you
a-
promised to somebody, or it could
Yeah.
just be how you feel about something.
Okay.
yeah, like a
That's
stated
fair.
like obligation or promise or
It
something.
is basically you did something altruistic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't think that happened this session.
No.
Obviously, Marge, you did protect Theo, protect Loic,
Attempted.
attempted to protect Loic, but like
But
you're
thing
you're on a crew together.
Yeah, and the thing is, like you helped Loic try to fight that dude when it was in your interests, and you specifically did not try to help Loic with the whole pull ball to the face.
Yep, you got me. You got me dead to rights.
Yeah, okay. That's the boss for you. Okay, so that's all of that, and that is where we will leave things until next time.